say a word, daddy's gonna buy you.
Hello, I want to play a game. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to Just Tonto's Reviews. If you don't, I will come after you. Live or die, the choice is yours.
What is going on, you guys? It is Justin back here with another video, and thank you for that very nice intro you made, Billy. It was awesome, a little threatening, but awesome. He's a good guy. Don't let him scare you. But today, we are going to be reviewing Saw. And you know, I thought I would go with the theme of the movie, kind of make it dark, gloomy, and a little bit green. Of course, the room isn't green, but it's yellow. So, we're going with the theme of the movie. And yeah, what do you say, Billy? Should we get into this?
Yeah.
Okay. He says yes. We're gonna get right into it. So, Saw was made and directed by James Wan, and I believe it came out in 2003. I'm not too sure. If I'm wrong about that, I will put it right there, the year it came out. So with Saw, we start out with a guy named Adam. He is in a bathtub, and his toes are mushed around because there's water, and his toe pulls up a drain, and we see a key go down the drain, and the key had a little light attached to it. So he wakes up, he's like, help, 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 somebody help. And then we get introduced to Lawrence, but during the review I'm going to call him Larry, because I don't want to say Lawrence, because I don't like the name Lawrence. No offense to any guys named Lawrence, I just don't, I feel like I say it wrong. So Larry goes, don't bother screaming, I already tried that. So they get to talking, and they see they're both chained up to poles. And Adam pulls a bag out of the bathtub he was in, and it has saws in there. So Adam and Larry, they try to saw their way out with the chains. Well, Adam's saw breaks and Larry's saw is fine. Larry doesn't break his. So they continue on, talk about how they got there, and Larry goes, I think I know who did this to us. The Jigsaw Killer. Then our little friend right here, Billy, he's a part of the Jigsaw Killer. Again, he may look mean, but he's very nice, okay? So we get a little bit of Billy's traps shown. The reverse bear trap with the victim, Amanda. She is the only one to survive the reverse bear trap, I believe. Then we get shown a guy in barbed wire cage, and he is butt naked, I believe, butt naked, or he has underwears on, whichever. And he was told that he has to crawl to the very end of that cage to unlock the door. And he got halfway through the cage, but his stomach got cut open, and that was the end of him. Then we get shown a guy that has, I believe, you know, that gel that you put all over you. It's a weird kind of gel. It's like a gel for when you get sick. Then he's got a candle, and there's glass all over the floor. There's walls, there's numbers all over the wall, and he has to try to find the code to something so that he can get out, and he loses too. So eventually we branch off from that, and we go into a flashback of Larry at home with his wife and his daughter, and he's, you know, typing on his computer. Then his pager goes off. Well, he says he has to go to work, so he says goodbye to his wife and his daughter, and then right before he's about to leave, his wife goes off on him, saying like, you could just tell me that you're not happy here and none of this would have to happen. One of those, like, toxic wife traits, I guess you could say. Well, then it is revealed that there is a guy named Zepp hiding in Larry's daughter's closet, and Larry goes to check, and he doesn't see anybody. So he gives his daughter a kiss, says goodbye, then he leaves. Well, after Larry leaves, Zepp comes out of the closet, and I wouldn't really call it kidnapping because they're still in their own house, but he ties up both Larry's wife and his daughter, and he has a gun to their head, and he sets this thing up where he's watching both Adam and Larry inside the bathroom. Adam and Larry find out that there's people watching him because they find a two-way mirror. So they go on and they keep talking, and then this is where it gets interesting. Zepp makes he makes Larry's wife call him and say, "Don't trust Adam." So you start wondering, why can't he trust Adam? Aren't they like partners now since they're in the same room? Well, come to find out, there was a detective called Tap, I believe, and he had a partner named Singh, and he wanted to be the one to solve the Jigsaw cases, right? Well, he finally got a lead on it one night, and him and his partner Singh went and they found Jigsaw, found a guy in his trap, got him out of it, and then Tap went to go handcuff Jigsaw, and Jigsaw shoots the blade out of his hand and cuts his throat. Well, after that, Singh goes to try to stop Jigsaw, and he runs into a trap where the wire pulls across his foot, and head gets exploded. Oh, well, obviously not mine. Mine's still here. But, yeah, then we are shown Tap, like, a couple months after it happened. And, of course, his throat is stitched up, which is nice. And we come to find out that Adam says that Tap is the one that is paying Adam to take pictures of Lawrence. And Lawrence didn't know that was happening. So, Adam starts calling him out on his bullshit. He's like, "Yeah, what are you even doing in that apartment anyway? You got a wife and a kid." And Larry says he didn't do anything, and they showed us a scene, and he really didn't do anything. So he told the prostitute, or at least that's what I think it was, that he didn't want to do it. He was leaving. Then after that, he got attacked by a pig, the pig guy, which that is literally my biggest fear, is being attacked by that. That's like the scariest thing ever. Like getting attacked by a pig that is sewing its head onto a human body. Scary stuff. Scary stuff. So yeah. Then we get a call from Zepp saying that Larry's time has run out. Well, he didn't actually call him. He was gonna have his wife call him, but then the wife broke free from the restraints, and Larry's listening on the phone, and he's hearing his wife and his daughter cry, and he's hearing all this ruckus at his house, and he's trying to figure out what's happening. So he goes crazy, grabs the saw, and grabs the saw, title card, and he starts sawing off his ankle. Well, eventually, he saws off his ankle, and he crawls out, and he says to Adam,
I'm gonna leave, and I'm gonna get you some help, okay?
Now, in the beginning of the movie, there was a dead guy on the floor, or at least he thought he was dead. And they haven't really said anything about him. There was a part where Adam and Larry took one of the cigarettes and rolled it in the blood, so Larry looked like he was going to poison him. And he tosses the cigarette over to Adam, and he tells Adam to fake his death. Well, Adam fakes his death because they turn the lights off, so they can't really see what's happening. And then he's laying dead on the ground, and then the chains electrocute him. So after Larry cuts his foot off, the dead guy in the middle of the ground gets up off of the ground, and the dead guy is revealed to be John Kramer. So it's very insane. It was a big shock to me because I haven't really watched the Saw movies until this past year. I got all 8 of them for Christmas last year, so I've just been watching them. And John Kramer gets up and he says, "Game over." And he shuts the door on Adam, and the movie ends with Adam screaming. So yeah, that was Saw. This movie is so good. Really gives you. If you have anxiety, I wouldn't say it's a good movie for you because I don't have anxiety, and this movie gave me some. So yeah, I will give this movie a 10 out of 10. I loved everything about it, especially my buddy here, Billy. Probably one of the scariest parts of the movie. I can't stand Billy the Puppet. He scares living crap out of me, and I do not intend in crossing paths into him. I just like having his head right here because he's pretty cool. And by the way, guys, the Cinemark popcorn bucket from Saw X, awesome. That's so cool. I love that. So yeah, 10 out of 10 for Saw for me. Let me know what you guys thought about Saw down in the comments below. This movie's got to be what, 18, 19 years old now, maybe 20 years old. I don't know, but I think it came out the year I was born, which is 2003. Again, I could be wrong, but yeah. Let me know what you guys thought about this movie down in the comments below. As always, you guys, stay groovy, stay safe, and keep your people safe. And remember, God is good all the time. I hope you guys have a good one. It has been Justin, and I'm out.
Peace.